For the people who are watching us online, we're using the break time to speak to some of the speakers who are here at their conference today. And I've got with me Tracy Chapelton, who's just finished a talk some of you will hopefully have seen on teaching phonics for very young learners. Did you enjoy that, Tracy?
I did. I always do. It was a bit nerve-wracking at the beginning, but once I get to know the people in the audience and the online audience too, I don't know so well, but it's always lots of fun. Yeah, I enjoyed it.
Have you been teaching phonics for a long time now? Has it been an essential part of your teaching for a while?
No, it hasn't. It's been something that's grown out of my experience in Spain and something that I saw that there was a need for. And I've enjoyed using phonics with very young learners and thought, so that's kind of been a recent thing. I think I tended to compartmentalise pronunciation as well, and more I realise it's central to what we do. So it's a process for me, and yeah, I'm coming to the conclusion that it's very important.
And is that the reason for the book then?
Yes.
Book that do you want to tell us something about that?
Well, that came about because of the lack of materials for Spanish learners, and it's very frustrating to sort of be using words and things that you need to pre-teach vocabulary and think, hang on, what am I doing here? Am I doing phonics or am I just teaching a whole bunch of words? So I wanted to make it as user-friendly for Spanish speakers as possible, because I learnt myself using phonics when I was a child, and I think that Spanish kids could benefit from that as well. And there's a lot, some statistics have just come out about the success of phonics, so I think it's something that, you know, we need to use with our students because they can really benefit from it. So.
I was tweeting before that it was quite interesting that we've had a Geordie speaking about pronunciation. Now we've got an Australian speaking about pronunciation. So received pronunciation, that's gone, is it?
Well, I enjoyed Robin's talk for that reason. It made me feel much better about coming up here, and so I think we all feel that. No, it's. But again, I speak English and I understand English, and I think, you know, foreign language learners can do the same as well and use the same sort of techniques to get there.
Thanks very much, Tracy. I'm going to let you go off and have a coffee now. And I'm going to speak to Aidan Holland, who's standing next to me as well. Thanks. Hi, Aidan.
Hi, Mark.
Aidan is one of the organisers of the conference. As one of the organisers, has this been a particularly easy conference to organise or not?
Well, this is my second year now organising the conference, and it's grown since last year, so it's been a bit more complicated organising the speakers this year. We've got about 45 people giving sessions, so trying to get their presentations in on time and checking all of the ITs working has been a bit more complicated than last year, but I think it's been running smoothly.
It's going well so far. Yeah. And we've also dragged you in to do a talk, I think, this year as well, haven't we?
Yeah, I'm going to be giving a talk on task-based learning in the next session, and that's more or less come about because I'm currently studying a master's in applied linguistics, and one of my first research assignments was researching task-based learning and how we can implement it in the classroom. So I've designed the talk around that.
And you've called it 21st Century Tasks. Is there a particular reason for the title as well?
Yeah, it's because traditional task-based learning has been shown to not be effective in certain respects. So I'm looking at how we can combine two different language teaching models and really take the best of both of the models, which are based on different theories of language learning, to really make the learning experience in the classroom more effective.
Well, we'll look forward to that, and that's going to be on here as well, isn't it? So for our online viewers, you'll be able to see that after the break. And is there anybody else around that we can talk to? We've got Louise here as well. Can I turn around the other way? Is that all right for you? Hi, Louise.
Hi,
how are
Mark.
you?
Fine, thanks. Yes.
This isn't your first time here, is it?
No, I've just done a talk actually just now, so it's my second year at the conference. Yes.
Do you enjoy doing the talks at the conference?
I do. Yeah, you do get a bit of a buzz, and you actually, you reach out to a lot more teachers than you would if you're doing just training within your own teaching centre. So that's what I really enjoy. Yeah.
So you were doing, was it learning strategies just now, and then you're doing reading and listening comprehension afterwards? Are they tied in many ways, or are they very separate?
I suppose everything ties in a way, doesn't it? But no, they're quite separate. The next talk that I'm doing is for older learners, teenagers and adults. So it's using a lot of activities that I use when teaching adults and when I've taught teenagers and FC and exam style classes as well.
And how do you feel about being filmed while you do it?
Well, it's a first for everything, isn't there? So I guess you just have to ignore the cameras and just get into it and just, enjoy the moment.
I think the hardest bit is just standing in the right place, isn't it?
I think so, I know, because it's like camera staring at you and it's like, try to avoid looking into it. But yeah, I'm sure everything will go well.
You've got a message for the online viewers just before you come to your session?
I hope, well, actually, yes, there is a handout. So if you want to use the handout and join in with some of the activities, then please do. And I hope that they get a lot out of the session as well.
That's great. I'm sure they will. Thanks very much, Louise.
Thank you.
And thanks very much to everybody watching online. We're going to take a break now and we'll be back just before the next session. Thanks very much.